It's finally springtime here in East Cobb, and many of us are either getting their gardens ready or thinking about starting one. I'm going to speak with some of our community members about their gardens, get some tips, and understand why environmental sustainability is important to them.
Hi, I'm Doug, and I'm a very active and gardener, and I enjoy getting my plants together and getting them in the ground. But first, what I do in order to avoid buying plants all the time is I do what I call winter sowing. And what I do is I take one of these milk jugs and I cut it about 3/4 of the way around so it has like a flip top, and then I flip it open. I put seed starter in there, and then I put in 4 or 5 holes with my finger and put the seeds in there, cover it up, throw a little vermiculite in there to keep the moisture there, and then of course before I put all that in, I drill holes in the bottom so that it can drain properly, and then I write on it what's inside, the date I put it in, and how long it's expected before it germinates, so I can check it out. And if you look inside there, you can see that my parsley is doing well and will probably be ready to come out in a week or two, in which case I will then put them in these type of containers until they get sturdy enough, and then I move them outside in my garden. By doing this, they act like mini greenhouses. I don't have to water them. I don't have to mess with them. I just leave them out here in the sun and they grow. Normally I start in the end of January, and then I just leave them out here. I don't have to tend to them at all. However, with the tomatoes, if it does get near freezing, I will bring those inside because they will die instantly if they get freezing temperatures. So I usually don't start those until early April, when the threat of freezing is pretty much past. I have parsley and romaine lettuce and columbine and tomatoes and dahlias, marigolds, basil, thyme, catnip for our animals, snapdragons, Shasta daisies, impatiens, and I think that's about it. This is the yellow beans. It got too big for the pots, so I had to move them over here, and they will do just fine right there in the grow bag. And then these others are sugar snap peas. In fact, you can see one there that just is ready to come out of the container. And they need a trellis or something to grow on. So I will, when they're ready, I will move them over here where I have chicken wire where it can grow on. I've been around it all my life. My mother was a big gardener, and both my sisters are. And for me, it's just it's a great activity to keep my mind occupied and to have some fruit and vegetables that's really fresh.
To find more local advice on gardening, search online for UGA Extension, and to learn more about the environmental sustainability priorities here in District 2, visit d2cobb.com. See you soon.